Welcome to this video, guys. So in this video I'm gonna discuss about the perfect Facebook ads targeting blueprint. All right, so this video is for anyone who is running Facebook ads for their business. It could be for e-commerce, it could be for your client agency, it could be for your business, local business, it could be for your coaching business, or anything that you are running Facebook ads for. If you follow everything that I'm showing you on this video, you never have to look at another person to get ideas about how you can target. Basically, I'm going to show you a way how you can put minimum amount of work and figure out faster how you can get the best result for your ads. All right, so this is the part one of the Facebook ads course. If you want to learn more about Facebook advertisement in the future, I'm going to have a series of videos that's coming right after. I'm going to teach the whole Facebook advertisement in a total of couple videos. Basically, I don't want to teach it in one video because you guys gonna get lost. So I want to teach one topic at a time, and I want to make sure that I go deep in it so that you guys understand how the Facebook advertisement works out. All right, I run Facebook advertisement since 2016. I still do it. So I want to show you my way of losing the least amount of money and finding the audience that work. And also, if you want to be posted, if you want to get update from this channel about new videos when they comes out, all you need to do is just subscribe to the channel and hit the bell button, so anytime I post a video, you're gonna get access to it. You're gonna be notified so you can watch this video. I'm gonna have lots of video coming in about funnels, about Amazon, about Shopify, all that you want to know about making money online. All right, so hit the subscribe button and let's go over the shoulder, and I'm going to show you how you can target your audience using the least amount of money and get the best result and figure out the winning audience which you can market over and over to get the best profit for your business. So the fun stuff starts today. So first of all, I'll show you guys how you can do the research to post an ad in the Facebook. If you never have done this before, I'll show you step by step how I do it, what I do, and what tool do I use, and how I go from A to Z to do my research. You can use this research style for any kind of niche or category that you select to do. Also, this template that I use for research for close to 3 years now is provided for you for free. You're gonna see the research in the right section. Sorry, you're gonna see the resource in the right section. You can click on the link says get the Facebook ad audience research template, and you should be able to access this right here. You can download a copy of that on your local device. You can just go file, download as, and you can download as Microsoft Excel, or if you have Google Drive, you can share this for your Google Drive and use it. Basically, this is super important. I made it for you guys so you guys are not lost, or you can have a central repository of everything that you're going to research. So very important. What I'm going to do, I'm going to show you step by step how you need to do the research. So now, why do we need to research the Facebook audience? So now we have a product. I show you guys how you can find profitable product for a niche, right? Now you have a product that you want to sell online. What you need to do next is find the people that matches your product. So you're gonna put the product in front of the people who has a better chance to buy the product, basically. Does that make sense? So what we're gonna do, we're gonna find people within the Facebook. We're gonna do Facebook ad. We're gonna find people within Facebook who might going to look at our product and going to make a purchase. So the way we target people into Facebook is based on their interest. You guys or everybody has seen different pages, right? So different pages has different what is it called demographic or different fan base basically. So for example, if I'm in my Facebook, I just saw this page just popped up, Tasty. It's a page that is cooking related, right? This page is all cooking related. People who like this page more or less likely going to be passionate about food. They have 93 million people who likes this page. That means this 93 million people has passionate about food. But out of them, is everybody buyer on this page? The answer is no. But we know that people who like this page, who watch the content from this page, has the potential to become your customer. So this is how we go out there and we figure out who might gonna be interested in our product, and we just put our product in front of them. And after people watch those ad, what they do, they click on the link. If they're interested, they come to your website, and after they come to their website, if they agree upon your pricing, then they buy the product basically. So that's how the whole system works out. The whole system working out is pretty simple. If people like your product, then they go to your store. If the store is trustworthy, if the description is on the place, and if the store has gotten their trust, then they're going to make the purchase on the store and they become your customer. So the first step is audience research, right? So audience research, different people does a different way. You can go to YouTube. People uses Facebook Audience Insight, which actually gives you the insight about the audiences. For me personally, I really do not use Audience Insight because I used to use that in the beginning. The reason why I don't use that is because most of the time what you do with the research that you do, Audience Insight is not correct, and a lot of the time I lost money because of that. And I can say that because I ran tons of ads since 2015 and 16 till now. And from my experience, Audience Insight does not work that well for me. So what I usually do, I usually use the Facebook ad tool itself to do the research, and I'm going to show you from the scratch how I do it, so you can do the same. So I'm going to go into my demo store, demo Facebook account. So if you have a Facebook account, you can just log into the Facebook, and then what you can do, just type in business.facebook.com. After you select that, you're gonna be able to click you're gonna be able to create your Facebook account. And after you create the Facebook account, what you need to do is you need to create a Facebook account. And after you create the Facebook account, what you can do is you can go inside the Facebook. You can select a Facebook account yourself and come in here basically. All right. After you create the Facebook account, you can come in here basically, and you can start placing Facebook ads. But we're not gonna create any Facebook ad. You don't have to worry about it at this point. So what you need to be worrying about right now is opening any type of ad basically to do the research. You can click on the create campaign. I'll go over the campaign objective in details later, but just do whatever I'm showing you right now. I'm just gonna put demo. I'm just gonna put demo. I'm gonna put demo 3 times, and I'm just gonna click save to draft. Now I'm gonna open the Facebook advertisement tool. Which is then going to open. So after I create a dummy ad basically, after I create a dummy ad, what I did, I just created a dummy ad. This is called dummy ad right here basically. So I came to the campaign, I click on create, and I kept everything same. I just added a name basically because I just want to do the research. I do not want to place any ad at this point, but I want to just do some research and see what works, what not. So after I create a campaign, I'm just going to go to the ad set. I'm going to select the campaign, and I'm going to click on this button, this icon right here, and they're going to open up this screen, right? So do not worry about anything at this point, right? Now let's talk about the research basically. So research can have, Facebook can have various kind of audiences, right? They can have a name of the celebrity who can be fan of certain product like Harry Potter. I mean, do not try to select Harry Potter and promote their product because there's an infringement. For example, you are promoting a cooking product, right? For example, we are promoting a cooking product. We added a product on our past video, right? So for cooking product, we can promote the product to different fan pages, right? So, for example, we can look for the celebrities who are famous in the cooking space, right? Who have lots of fans, right? And by looking at that, by figuring out who are the famous celebrities, more engaging celebrities, we can target the people who are fan of the celebrities, basically, right? There are lots of there are lots of magazines that also relate to cooking, basically. So we can target people who are the buyer or the fan of the magazine. We can target the store who sells um, cooking related product, right? We can find website, famous website who are related to sell this product. We can find job titles, basically. So if we are selling like a t-shirt, like I did that before, and it works really good if you have budget and you want to try out and sell product to someone who's also doing it. For example, I used to go to Teespring. This is one of the uh, one of the print on demand side, means that you can just put your product design in there, basically. And by the way, if you want to learn more about print on demand and drop shipping, basically what you can do, you can actually join my monthly subscription premium course, where I show you in-depth research of print on demand and how I find winning design and how I go out there and test products out. So if you are interested, you can join that uh, premium course that I have for my premium student. Is $49.99 a month. You can click the link right from the top to join the course. By the way, so what I did, I actually went here and actually found some design related to the chef. So I came here, I just selected chef, and actually found some design that was really eye-catchy. So I just want to try that out to see if that has any market to it. So I actually targeted people who are actual chef and who would be passionate about this design. For example, it says warning, I belong to a chef. So you can target somebody who is the wife of a chef. Messing with me can be very dangerous, right? So this is not like really targetable, but uh, for example, let me show you something, a design that I did, which was really eye-catchy and got lots of sales and stuff in the past. So right here, so this is a type of design that I was talking about. It says, I'm a chef, I'm here to feed your ass, not kiss it, basically. So this is like sort of like offending. I did not actually ran anything that's offending to the people, but I did something funny. So I did this right here. So I actually created like a mock design out of this. Instead of creating a t-shirt, I actually created a mock design out of that, and I sold it. It says, I'm a chef, I can fix stupid, but I can feed it, basically. So this was like a funny saying, and I was targeting the people who was like actual chef, who have chef as their job title, and I was targeting those people, and I got like pretty good result out of that, basically. So you can target people with the job title. You can target different events. For example, people who make seasonal clothing for like DJs, right? You can target like Coachella, where lots of people who goes to Coachella are a fan of the DJs. Or you can target Ultra. So Ultra is like one of the biggest event for the DJ lovers, basically. Or like those kind of events that you can target, where people goes and watch something, basically. So you can take a design of like a DJ or like a funny code about a DJ, and you can actually target those people, because during that time people are looking for outfit that they're passionate about, and you can target them. So you can target events of that sort. Facebook also give you the power to target somebody's birthday. So if you are creating like a birthday related design, you can actually target people for their birthday, and you can show product which they might gonna be passionate about during their birthday. You can target TV or movies. For example, if you have a funny code that does not that's not copyrighted, you can use that, and you can target those TV shows basically. I saw that happening few times in the past. Uh, Also what people used to do is they used to target different celebrities who just recently died, because I saw like somebody was targeting the Linkin Park t-shirt to the Chester Benning, I think Chester Bennington. I'm sorry, I apologize if I am yeah, Chester Bennington. He was like the lead singer from Linkin Park. So they was targeting, him for after his death was occurring, which was sad for me. But people does think that's not ethical. I don't think it's ethical because he just died. So you can target like a famous quote of the TV and movies if they're not infringing, basically. I saw people was targeting designs from the Breaking Bad, basically. So they was doing design related to Breaking Bad. Let me show you what that is basically. So it is a TV show basically. So they was creating different code using this format of writing, and they was targeting people who who was passionate about Breaking Bad, and I think they really got like a good result out of that. You can target brands. You can target broad means you can just target cooking. Targeting broad works when you have a lots of data on your Facebook pixel, and I'll show you how you can install Facebook pixel. I'm gonna give you a blurb of Facebook pixel, what that is, on my next video, so make sure to watch that video. Facebook pixel is like a code that actually records everything that happens during your advertisement that you run. Basically, you can use Facebook pixel to retarget people, to gather data and make Facebook smarter so they can find more of your potential seller. Basically, field of study, like if you are creating something that's related to physics, you can actually target the physics student. You can target the student who are in university studying physics. You can target those people. You can go to Micronation, create funny physics t-shirt or like chemistry t-shirt, and you can target the people in the college who are studying the subject. And I saw people doing it, but these are like some of the example. So before we do that, we need to make sure that we find those fan pages that we can target ourselves. So how are you gonna do that? You're gonna go here and you're gonna start targeting basically. So usually what I do, I actually just go to Google, right? If I have no idea about the cooking niche, by the way, I was in cooking niche and I did pretty good in there basically. There was lots of demand to it, lots of good product, new product comes out all the time. So you can try on cooking niche for both Amazon and for Shopify basically. So cooking is very simple. I'll type for cooking celebrities, right? British, right? And by the top of my head, I know Gordon Ramsay is the first person comes to my mind, and Rachel Ray is another person, and there's tons of others. So what I do, I usually just go with one name first, Gordon Ramsay, and once you do that and you click suggestion right here, you see crap load of other people who are also cooks shows up here basically. So once you find one, you basically can start the research from there, and you can create a list of people or like fan pages that you see on the advertisement itself, basically. So I selected Gordon Ramsay. I selected what's it called? Jamie Oliver, Martha Stewart, Rachel Ray, Paula Dean. I know she is one. He's one. Um, Ian Garten. I think I'm not really sure who that is, so I'm just gonna copy that person's name. I'm gonna go to Facebook.com. I want to figure out who that person is basically. If I don't know somebody, I make sure that I know that person's name before I put them on my list. So Ian Garten, yeah. So she is a chef. public figure, is the author of so she's a chef and a part of like a TV author. So so she works for the Food Network, so we can just put her in there basically. So I am about to do that. I know Wolfgang Puck is really famous for his food too. Guy Fieri, Emriel, Mario Batali. I know he is one. I know he is one. David Chang, Pierre Hemre, Philippe. Yeah. So Joel, he is one. Elian Ducasse, he is a famous one basically. So you guys get the idea. So I actually make a list of that. I just remember I'm not selecting anybody anything other than the name of the chef at this point basically, because I want to make a list of chef name first before I move to the next one basically. But if you're comfortable, you can select the other one. I can select, I can see like the TV show's name popping up. I see the TV show name is right here. They're popping up. I see, if you scroll down, the magazine's names are popping up. I'm not selecting any of that. I am just worrying about one thing at a time right now. I'm just looking for the celebrity to see if I can find enough celebrity. And only in USA, 21 million people are following these people, which is a huge amount of people. Like it's like a huge gigantic amount of audiences which you can target if you're in cooking niche. So what I suggest you to do, just go through it and just try to find as many people as you can. Don't go, so let's look at this right here. This is Pure Ganari right here. This guy has 74,000 fans, which is very small in my opinion. I would still take it, but I would not take any fan page that has below 50,000 fans, because those are not targetable basically. They are just overlapping. It's not big enough fan page to target if you have lots of other choices. But I'll not worry about that. So what I'll do, I'll just go ahead and copy their name, copy, and I'm able to just paste their name in here, celebrity name. And what I do, I actually just keep a list of that. I I think, like, from my past experience, there was like 50 celebrities name that I had in my list basically, and I did it once a year, every 6 months, to see if there is any new celebrity that pops up in the ad manager basically. If you do it once, you don't have to do it for 6 or 7 months. You can just run the same list over and over to figure out which one is winning. Combination is that, yeah, is your customers are belong to this fan page group, like this fan page category, celebrities, or your customers are hiding on the magazine. Most of the time, once you run ad, you figure out pretty quick, because when I was running the cooking ads, I figured out lots of my buyers were in celebrity niche and in the magazine niche. Not so much on the TV, movies, and brands niche, but you might gonna be different. I would ask you to test it basically. So what I do, I actually just list out the group of fan pages one by one. For a magazine, what I do, I go back and I just try to figure out, one of the magazine name first, basically. So I figure out cooking magazines, right? And Bon Appetit is one of the famous cooking magazine of all time, which I know by fact. So I go Bon Appetit. I go there and click suggestion basically. Now I see like all other, what is it called, magazine name that's available. I can go for Gourmet Magazine, Food and Wine is a magazine name, Cooking Light is a magazine name. If I'm not sure what that is, I just copy this out, I go to Facebook and I just search it out basically. I want to make sure that the group that I'm selecting belongs to a magazine, not like something that's like not unrelated. So I go here basically. I'm going here. What I'm seeing right here is says media and news company. So I want to make sure that they have a magazine that they're selling. If they are not if they do not have a magazine, what I want to do, I want to switch them to other places basically. If that was if they're not selling any magazine, I would list them under the TV and movies. I'm not going to keep them under magazines. So I want to make sure that I test each one of this group out separately with the product to figure out if my sellers, if my buyers are, you know, hiding in there basically. Taste of Home, I know for sure. Fine Cooking, I think that's a magazine, but I'm not really sure. I'm going to copy this out. I'll paste it here and I'll see what they have. Fine Cooking, as far as I'm concerning, they are a magazine company, and the way I figure out is a magazine, if they have a magazine. Cooking Light, see, is right here. It says, you know, subscribe and save. This is a magazine. Fine Cooking, I want to figure out if they have a magazine, and for sure they do. Fine Cooking right here, they have a magazine right here, as you can see. And magazines are gold mine because people are hiding, who read magazine are really passionate about cook food and buy a lot of stuff, because magazine are for promoting products. So if you find magazine that works, that's really good for you, because you're gonna find a lots of seller um, who are fan of magazine basically, who willing to buy stuff, because people who buy magazine are spending money online. So it's really good to find people who are already spending money for their passionate niche basically. So that, then I just select the magazine name, and you guys get the idea of Test Magazine, Dish Magazine, and I just list them out basically. I list all of them out all together basically. I copy them and I paste it under the magazine, and I go on and on basically, and you guys got the idea. Job title, TV shows. I want to show you a few what I do. I go here and I figure this out. So let me see what I can do. TV show, Hell's Kitchen. I know that's a well-known, see, what TV series, and then I go for suggestion, and I find out all the TV show that's available underneath. If I'm not sure about anything, I just go and search it up basically. And this is how I just list out one by one all the fan pages that I can target basically, but in a group wise. Why I do it group wise? Because I want to figure out which group has the seller that I can target. I do not want to go in there just assume, put everything together to figure out, okay, you know, this might gonna work, that might gonna work. Rather than doing that, I like to group things out and I like to simplify things. That way, when I post the ad, I make sure that I understand where I can find my sellers, basically. So what I usually do when I start a new niche, I go from the left to right all the way and figure out who is my potential customer and who willing to buy my product. That's my concern. My concern is that figuring out how I can shove everything together. I want to have a list of clean list of you know, groups of fans who I can then eliminate, because once you have like in cooking, you have hundreds of pages that you can go through basically, right? Once you find hundreds of pages, this is not you're not going to be able to post that for each pages. You do not have that amount of money, so you can need to group them out and figure out where your money is best spent. This is why it's really important. So this is how I go through and figure out the fan pages. I list them out, and once I list them out, then I find a product that's already been selling in Amazon or in Facebook or in AliExpress and other methods, and I list them on my website and I post ad for them on each one of this group basically. That's what I do. So this is how I do it. I hope this made sense to you. If you have not done this before, please get this spreadsheet, select a niche and start doing researching, and make sure you join my free Facebook group. In that Facebook group, you can ask question if you are confused about any process, and I'll do regular checking in there. For my prime student on my group coaching, I'm gonna do Facebook Live. So if somebody have done the research, what I can do, I can actually take a look at your list on the Facebook Live if you are willing to share, and I can give you feedback about what you think, what's not basically, and what you can improve on basically. So if you have question, join my Facebook group. If you want in-depth walkthrough, and if you want my help personally, join my premium coaching program, and I'm willing to help you privately on that group, on the Facebook Live that I do once or twice a week. All right. I hope to see your progression on my group, and if you have any question, make sure you post them.